Good morning there, YouTube. Man, boy, we got some bugs on this window, man. Sorry about that, y'all. I haven't done a video in a long time, man. You know what I'm saying? I switched on the other day and I seen Trucker Z was live. And I said, man, look at Z, boy. Z's still rolling with it. He's still rocking with it, boy. And of course, he's always gonna, he's got a nice little channel, Dirty Broke. I switched on, I seen he's got a new video. I'm starting to see him now. Before, I'd never seen him before. Like, you know, I wouldn't get a notification, man. Did anybody even put a new video? I guess I'd have to go on and look myself. You know, go on their channel and say, okay, videos, okay, Dirty Broke just did one, you know, 2 days ago, or Z's got one. But now I'm getting my notifications, man. His phone, I don't know, man. Damn T-Mobile, man. There ain't no telling, you know, what's gonna go on with this damn piece of crap. But I'm sorry about the bugs, y'all. You know, and I know I'm just, you know, I got a clean window here, but man, this joker here, we gotta do something here. But that damn cheap squeegee, though, that cheap squeegee at the fuel island, man, come on, man. You might, you know what I'm saying? After about 2 hours, you might get it clean. But I mean, you need some pressure on that. You need some pressure wash, man. You know, but I have done the clean with my wiper blades. Now, what you gotta do is turn them on, put a little bit of washer fluid, and then just keep them going dry for a minute. You know, use all that fluid. Don't keep hitting it. Sometimes you can get them pretty clean, man. But these bugs are, I mean, they're something else. They're in a world of their own, man. I don't know what kind of shit when they splatter. I don't know what kind of shit you call that, but it's like cement. I mean, it's like damn cement, man. Yeah, I hit a little bad spot down there in southern Louisiana. Yeah, get right there by the Alabama line. First I unloaded in Hammond, Louisiana, and then I reloaded in over by New Orleans there, by Harahan, Gretna. If anybody knows, any of you truckers out there, you guys probably know what I'm talking about. You know, New Orleans, Gretna. Yeah, I reloaded there, and we're delivering this morning up here in Gainesville, Georgia, which is a little bit southeast, I think. I want to say a little southeast of Atlanta. I'm on 85 right now, heading north towards Atlanta right now. But I thought I'd do a little video, man, you know, and just, you know, let y'all know that Big Daddy Trucker, he's still out here, man. I had a little situation I had to take care of, you know, and yeah, we still trucking, man. Just I went local. I tried local for a little bit. I drove a dump truck for a nice guy for a while. I drove a flatbed with a day cab for a little bit. But I said, you know what? I mean, that's all cool and everything. But the situation with that is sometimes you got to drive 20, 25, 30 miles each morning. You know, get in that man's truck, go do whatever, 10, 12, whatever hours, you know. Especially if they're older trucks, they had a paper log. So, you know, just fill it out. Do what you want. Just, you know, when you're tired, go home. But what I'm trying to say is, you know, by the time you get done with all that, you know, I'm like, you know, when you've been out here on the road 23 years, 24 years on the road, man, over the road like that, you know, solid too, you know. I'm like, man, I kind of miss it, man. I kind of, you know, it's, you know, I guess just me, man. You know, get out here and roll for about 3-4 weeks and go home for like about 7 days, you know, 6-7 days. That's usually what they'll give you, you know. So, yeah, I just figured I'd do a little video here, you know. But if any of you drivers, let me give you a little heads up now, okay? I'll tell you a story what happened to me when I came back out here on the road. Is the lady flew me up here. I mean, the lady flew me up to Chicago. She sounded like a really nice people. You know, everybody sounds nice at first, right? Flew me up, paid for the ticket. She put me in a hotel. No, she didn't put me in a hotel room. No, she picked me up at the airport herself. I guess she had about 25 trucks. She's getting new trucks from Penske. Then she had some of her own newer trailers, or she's renting or leasing trailers. But, you know, she says she had some pretty good contacts, and she's been doing pretty good, you know. But, you know, she picked me up from the airport, and that's when she started telling me a couple of things. The other lady didn't tell me a whole lot. You know, I just assume maybe hold back 1 week, you know. You work 1 week, you get it the following Friday, you know what I'm saying? Like the next week, you know. Well, hold back 1 week. No, that's about normal. So she tells me coming from the airport to where she had the truck parked at I-55 truck stop, brand new truck almost, you know. I think it had like 30,000 miles on it, 2023 Cascadia. I was like, okay, this is nice. Beautiful truck, had it all cleaned up inside. But she told me on the way from the airport, you know, she's like, yeah, I don't take any escrow. You know, I don't hold any your money in like a reserve account. But she said, but you won't get your check until on the third week. I was like, wait a minute, so you hold back 2 weeks? She's like, yep. I said, okay, that's a little abnormal. But I go, all right, I guess I could probably work with you. I'll work with you. So then, you know, I'm sitting there, you know, and then she said, hey, it's getting a little bit late. She said, I'll have the drug test results back in the morning. She said, go ahead and stay in the truck, she said, you know, and if you need something, call me. That's all right. Stay in the truck, and then next morning I said, okay, Mark, you're good to go. Drug test, you know, everything's clear. You're good. You know, here's a couple loads that ran by me because now they're going to pay me by the gross now, 30% of the gross, which 30% is pretty good. That's pretty good. That's about the highest you're going to get unless you're a union worker or you've been somewhere for with somebody 5-10 years. You know, 30% is like, you know, pretty good. But she started telling me 30% of what the loads pay. The first load, she's like, hey, Mike, I can send you to Texas. You know, it's like 1,400 miles down Laredo or something. You know, 1950 or something. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. Did I hear you? Did you say 2950? No. I said 1950. I said, okay, well, that ain't gonna work. I said, what am I gonna drive for? Like 35 cents a mile? Then she tells me about another load, paying like $1.80 or something. I was like, come on, man. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know how you're making it. I don't know how you're making it hauling this crap. I said, but this ain't gonna work for me, you know. I was like, you know, and I'm already not too happy about your 3 weeks to get paid, you know. I mean, and she got mad, boy. She got mad. She's like, oh, okay, no problem. Then she said, if you get your stuff together in the truck, I'll be there in 2 hours and get my keys. Okay, no problem. Okay, be here in 2 hours to get your keys. Okay, so I found me another job within about 2 hours, West Chicago. What a disaster that was. You know, I said, okay, you got to give it a try now, Mark. I mean, you know, this didn't work out with this lady, no problem. But you got to give this a try. You got to haul some loads with these people. So what do? They haul reefer. I already knew that. I've been doing reefer 20 years, so no problem with that. They give me almost a new, you know, 2022 truck. I think it had about 120 on it. No problem. Clean, pretty clean, decent truck. But it had all the BS on there. It had the guys call it the chainsaw. You just get a little bit, you know, just you start heading, you start like a little bit to the right or left. That they could. I mean, you know, I'm like 100 yards back from the guy in front of me. I think that's a safe traveling. You know, maybe 80 yards, maybe 75 yards. You know, 100 yards. I'm 100 yards back. Here we go. You know, making all these noises on the dash. You know, one time I got, you know, traffic was bad, got a little too close. Hell, it locked up the brakes on me. I'm like, nah, this ain't gonna happen. I called them, I told them. Then they tried to send me to New York. I already hauled about 4 loads. I think I did about, you know, like 2,000 miles for the week. You know, they were happy. They really didn't want to. Well, she's like, oh, I'm sorry. I'll call you back in a half hour, but I think this is going to be the icebreaker. I said, well, I told you when you hired me that I don't go to New York. I had a bad experience there about 7 years ago, and I don't go to New York. I'm sorry, you know. You got 47 other states to go. So, you know, they're all Bulgarians, you know. All these people are foreigners, either from the Ukraine, Russia, wherever. That's cool. That's all right, you know. I can get along with them, you know. I don't hate foreigners, but they got a little nasty attitude. She's like, okay, we have to bring the truck back to the yard. No problem. I said, I'm like 25 miles away. I just got empty. I was going there anyway to get something fixed on the truck. So, okay, what do? Drop the trailer out back? Yes, drop the trailer out back. Bring the truck up front. Have the shop manager look over the truck. Okay, no problem. He came out. Yeah, geez. He said, yeah, no problems with this side truck. He said, you're good, buddy. So I get that first paycheck. You know, I think it was like for one load, cutoff week, you know, when I started, whatever. you know, after whatever, you know, all I had to pay for the drug test. Oh yeah, he sets you up like you're a lease operator, but you're a company driver. Makes you go through some DNC, you know, some lease co or some shit, whatever crap he's got, you know, and $90 came out. I said, okay, what's that for the drug test? All right, no problem. Okay, I'm cool with that. You guys put me in a hotel for one night at one time. No problem. $495 check. I'm like, okay, one load, you know, whatever it is. Hey, after the drug test, that's about normal. So I got some more miles coming, you know, the following week. You know, and I'm already lined up now. They were decent people, I guess. They let me sleep in the truck one night because I don't have no car and I didn't know where I was going. You know, no sense of going to pay $100 for a hotel for an area you don't even know where you need to be at. You need to wait till you're rehired with another company. But yeah, that didn't work out. And listen to me when I tell you guys now, do not go to Freight Star. Freight Star Expedited in West Chicago. Do not go to Freight Star, I'm telling you. They call the shots as they go. They make up the rules as they go. Trust me, drivers. Now, anybody out here spreading the word, trust me, spread the word about these people now. I'm going to tell you what happened now. I never signed anything. They never told me anything about hiring expenses. Never did they tell me that, you know, if you only stay a week with us or whatever, week and whatever it was, that you're liable for everything. Uber, drug test. Of course, I already paid for the drug test, so they scammed me. They committed a crime really there because they put in this $340. Now, when I got my last check, and listen to this now, I got a check for $2.52 direct deposit. I said, oh, $2.52, that's nice. Can't even buy a cheeseburger. Can't even buy a fucking breakfast sandwich. Okay. I said, okay, no. So I called a lady. She's like, oh, yes, I'm Saudi, you know, Saudi, very Saudi, but yeah, $340 was for Ubers, for the motel. You had people helping you with the computer, setting you up, you know, with the pre-employment, you know, everything. You know, you kind of wasted. I didn't waste nobody's time. I picked up and delivered on time. I hauled all your loads without no problem. Never got pulled over one time. Never had any issue for you. I said, you're liars. I said, you're a crook. You're crooks. You never told me you're going to take $340 out of my check and to the last minute. Then you block me. You block all the phones so I can't call back. I said, you're no good, you know. I finally found the lady's cell phone number, you know. That's the only thing I had. You know, she said, Mark, you call me if you ever have a problem with my cell phone. So she didn't block me on that, but they took me out of the system. And what it does is it blocks you. I can't call the shop. I can't call the office. I can't call nothing. I was going to give them a piece of my mind. I was going to ream their fucking butthole, man. You know, you dirty bastards. You take $340 out of my check and don't even tell nobody. I never signed nothing. She never put no paper in front of my face saying, you know, Mark, now if you don't stay at least a month, you know, or 3 months now, they're no good. But just keep that in mind, guys. I'm trying to help you. Please don't go there. There's so many bad reviews. I talked to 2 drivers. Within a week, I ran into 2 drivers at the terminal and they went on the road. He said, oh man, he said, my first week, he said they took like $200 for no reason. He said, but man, you know, I got a wife and kids, man. I just can't, you know, and they said they're going to put it back. They made a mistake. They never put it back. You know, I said, all right, you know, so they haven't really taken anything else out, but 200, you know, I mean, if $90, you know, that's an extra 110. I said, they never gave it back. He said, nah. He said, I ain't worried about it, man. He said, I'll save my money. He said, I'm about to do something different. I said, okay. Yeah, that's right. Stick it up their ass, man. Stick it right up their ass, man. You know what I'm saying? Save up all your money, man, and park their truck and say, fuck you. So I excuse the language, but I can't help it. You know, I just can't help it. They got me hot, boy. Them people got me hot, boy. So I ran into the driver at the terminal from New Jersey. Cool guy. About my age, you know, been an owner-operator. He said he worked for KLM and a couple other companies, he said, but he said, you know, but I live around here now. He said, I got a little place here and, you know, I got my, whatever he calls it, baby's mom or whatever. He said, she's over here. So I went to work for them. I could see her when I'm done with my run and my off time. I said, all right. He said, but yeah, man, trust me, hey bro. He's like, they're no good, man. They're no good, he said. I'm just biding my time here too. He said, I ain't gonna be here long. Oh yeah, he said, shit, they've taken money out of my check for no reason. And I asked him, what the hell is this for? Well, you know, they can't explain it, and they won't give it back. You know, they're just like, if you don't like it, leave. You know, I think they probably have one of the biggest turnover rates in the whole country. So here we are now. Here we are over at MTZ Brothers now. I'm at MTZ Brothers. Gave me a 2023 Peterbilt, 579 with the 80-inch loft on it, 2023 utility dry van, pull and drive in. Now that's what I like. They can keep their reefer. I don't want to do their reefer. Let somebody else haul all that food at 2 o'clock, 1:30 in the morning. Make your pickups and your stops. I don't want nothing to do with it no more. I did it with my own reefer for about 10, 15 years. I don't want to do it. So bottom line is, you know, pretty good people so far. I haven't got my first paycheck yet. That's coming this Friday. You know, it's a decent check. It ain't nothing to brag about, but it's a decent check. They take $250 a week out for escrow times 6 weeks until you get $1,500. They put it in a separate, you know, like they hold it in case something happens and it's your fault. You know, say a load fell over or whatever. Say you had, you know, it was negligence. They say, well, the driver, you know, whatever. Or hopefully that don't happen. Or if you're involved in an accident, it's your fault. You know, because they may have a $2,000 deductible on this truck and trailer, $1,500 deductible, and they're like, hey, you caused the accident. I get it, it's no problem, but they don't hold back. I mean, they hold back 1 week. So I worked last week. I'll get my check Friday. Okay. What happens now? Things are going good. I got a beautiful truck, brand new truck with 48,000 miles on it. You know, I pulled in the rest area, take a 15-minute break, whatever. You know, not a 30, just a 15. I was going to go to the bathroom, go in the back, grab me a soda out of the refrigerator. I went back, you know, do a little freshen up, put a clean t-shirt on. It was kind of warm that day. So I'm in the back, you know, got the curtain maybe open a couple inches, you know. I just, you know, take my shirt off, put on some deodorant, you know, bing, bang, boom. So I start to hear fiberglass and, you know, I hear shit breaking, man. I feel the truck shake like 3 times. I'm like, what the hell was that? I think I was involved in an accident maybe 20 years ago. You know, and then when I first started driving, I bumped the guy's headlight. I started backing up over there with that 75 Chrome Shop. I started driving. I pulled in over there, the old Chrome Shop. I think it was, whatever. Or maybe it was next door to Pilot. The Pilot, you know, is right next door to Chrome. Either way. So I started backing up. It was real early in the morning. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning. I was going to go in and take a shower and then get some rest. I bumped the guy's headlight. I basically knocked his headlight out, but nothing else. He said he got up. He said he got up in his underwear, old country boy. You know, he's like, ah, damn, what happened, man? Oh, he said. I said, yeah, I got too close, man. You know, I did the swing around. I'm doing a little jackknife trying to get in, and I knew I was getting close, but I guess it was the rubber dock bumper, whatever, something bumped his light. He said, man, it ain't nothing but a $15 headlight, man. Don't worry about it. He said, my bumper's good, my hood's good, my fender's good, my grill, everything. Don't worry about it, driver. Just, I'm going to help you. Go ahead and get straight. You know, get straight and back straight in. He goes, don't worry about that headlight. You go to sleep, you ain't got nothing to worry about. I said, okay. He said, I ain't calling your company or nothing, I promise you. He's an owner operator with an old Classic, like an old 93, 94 Classic yellow. I remember it very clearly. Okay, no problem, man. Can I buy you breakfast? Nah, man, don't worry about it, man. He said, don't worry about it. He said, you good? I said, all right. So I went to sleep, you know, but I know how it feels. Where I'm getting at with this story is I know how it feels, man. So this dude, he's a skinny black fella, actually turned out to be a really nice guy. I got his phone number. I said, you call me, anything you need, Sherman. I said, you call me. But he said, man, I just screwed up, man. I fucked up. He said, it's my fault, man. I cut it too close, man. And I said, yeah, you should have started turning way back by the tandem on the trailer, man. Way back by the bumper, man, by the tandem, I said. And then if that's still not enough, ask me to back up a little bit. But I was in between the lines at the rest area, right there at the Alabama-Georgia line, going westbound on 20. I said, man, all you had to do is ask me to back up 10 feet. I said, man, I was just sitting in my truck, man, drinking my juice, man. Oh, man, I'm sorry, man. I said, don't worry about it. It's not my truck, man. I said, but it's a brand new truck. It makes me mad, but I understand. I'm not, okay, let's just get through this. So it put the steering wheel out of alignment. And the truck's actually riding pretty straight. It's not pulling or nothing, but it somehow just cocked the steering wheel when he hit it over there. Because the tire, I guess he moved the whole truck. He moved the whole truck because I didn't have much weight on. But I said, bro, all you got to do is swing wide right. Swing wide right. Come back left and go up on the curb. I said, go up on the sidewalk. If you don't see no fire hydrant or nothing, a garbage can or nothing, go ride the sidewalk. But you can't do $20,000 to a brand new truck, man, trying to get out of a rest area. I know. I said, when you come in, what you should have did is ran that tree line, ran that curb line. You see the curb right there? You see where it says where the dogs need to shit over there? That sign, that blue sign is where the dogs shit? Where they want your dog to shit? I said, run that joker all the way down. Run that all the way down the curb. And then come in wide. I said, if you still can't get it, get out and look. Knock on that man's door and ask him to pull up. Ask him to pull up. You should have asked me to back up. Okay, you're right. Man, I've been out here 3 weeks, man. He'd been out here 3 weeks. He said, I've been out here 3 weeks, man. I was like, all right, I get it, bro. I get it. You understand what I said now? Do you understand everything I just, yeah. He said, that's what I'm going to do from now on. I said, okay, man. And put that tandem up, too. I said, how much weight you got on? I got toilet paper. I said, oh, man, you got about 20,000 pounds, man. Pull that tandem up. You got it too far back, man, on the trailer. Pull it up, bro. You're not going to be over your bridge. You're not going to be, unless you're in California. I said, you're not going to be over a bridge. I said, you ain't got no problem, man. Pull it up. Make it easy. Okay. So I'm going to do that, too. Man, got to talking with him, man. He's like, come look at the other side of the truck, Mark. He tore off the whole damn side of the side skirt. You can see the DPF filter and everything underneath there, like all that emission shit. I'm like, God damn, how'd you do that? He said, man, I got too close to something, man. It ripped it off. I was like, God damn. I said, they ain't fired you. They're going to fire your ass. He said, no. They told me. He called his company, that 1-800 number, you got to go. You got to call in there and you got to, explain the whole deal, the accident. She got all my information, the truck, my information, everything. She said, okay, so tell me what happened. He's got her on speaker. He admitted. He goes, yeah, I cut it too close. He said, I cut it too close. And I hit this man's truck. And I said, well, at least you're being honest, man. God's going to bless you for that. I said, but bro, you can't do this, man. I said, everywhere you go, you know what I'm saying, eventually this is going to end. I said, your career's going to end like this. You know that, right? I know. I said, let me teach you a few things before you leave. I'm trying to help you, man. I said, I ain't mad at you, man. But his company said, well, yeah, we should get a police report. My company said, yeah, it'd be a good idea. So we wait about an hour and a half for them Alabama State Highway Patrol because the Alabama State Highway Patrol has to come in there because it's Alabama property, state property, that rest area. So what happens then? Then he says, if I do this report, old country boy comes out, takes his hat off. He said, man, if I do this report, man, he said, it's going to go against y'all's record. I said, okay, well, stop right here now. I said, sir, let's stop right here. That ain't going to happen. I said, I got a clean driving record, man. I've been out here almost about 25 years, I said. No, he said, okay, I understand that. That's your right, he said. He said, I ain't got no problem with that. What does this man want to do? He said, yeah, I agree too. He goes, man, I don't think we ought to have to go through all that, man. Can't you do an incident report? No, he said, no, man. He said, I can't do no incident report now. He said, it's Alabama state property. I said, okay, no problem. He said, my little black dude, Sherman, he said, okay, then let's just leave it at this then. Okay, so you guys go and exchange your property, you take pictures, call your company, call the safety manager, do whatever you gotta do. He said, man, I got other things to do. He said, y'all boys have a nice day. Okay, you too, sir. You be safe out there. So he gets in his car, takes his hat off, puts it in his car, and my company wanted me to take a picture of him leaving or whatever. Well, before he left, take a picture of the car, make sure they understand we called the police out there. And I took a picture of the car next to my truck and his truck or whatever, and I took every picture I possibly could. And it is what it is, man. But I mean, real money, man. The hood needs to be replaced. I mean, there ain't no body guy in the world that would want to spend 25 hours trying to fix that. It's gouged. I mean, so that hood, the new mirror, the spot mirror down there, this mirror here on the passenger side, my regular mirror by the door, it's got a little gouge in the bottom. I mean, yeah, could you live with it? Yeah, but so that mirror is about $2,000. That hood's probably about That hood's about probably $7,000. That mirror down there is probably about $1,000. You know, what are we talking? 10 plus labor plus paint, because they come primered. You got to paint it. That's probably another $1,500. I mean, you're talking like $16,000, man. You know, and I tried to explain that to him. Yeah. Okay, man. He said, Mark, all right, man. He said, I said, go ahead. I said, I'm gonna back up. You go ahead and leave, sir. But I want to watch you leave, man. You know, and then you got a CB? No. I said, well, call me. Like, you know, call me anytime you have a problem, man. I said, but go ahead. I want to watch you leave. I'm gonna back all the way up. I said, you leave, and he kind of did it right that time, and you know, but I had to back up 10 feet for him, but I just told him, man, you know, trying to help the guy. You know, that ain't gonna work, buddy. What you're doing, you know. I don't know why they let you go this quick. I don't know why they didn't put you with a trainer. I gotta put the phone down for a minute. Here's Alabama. Speaking of Alabama, here's Alabama state trooper right here in this construction zone. So we go. We'll put you on the radio. I'll give you a little picture of the radio. Here's Lowe's. Look at my Lowe's cup. Don't play around, boy. Got that 44 ounce, boy. That sweet tea, boy. Yeah, Alabama State Highway Patrol back there, buddy. Okay, we back. Yeah, so you know, they got a lot of construction going on here. I'm on 85 northbound here. We should be getting close to the Georgia line here, and of course Atlanta's not too far, and then Gainesville right up there. But yeah, but that's basically what has been going on since I left Florida and got on an airplane. I just want to let y'all know, because most of you guys who watch my videos, you know I'm a straight guy. You know I'm an honest guy, and I'm a straight guy. I don't bullshit. I don't sugarcoat it. I just tell it like it is, man. But I try to do a good job. I try to keep the company out of trouble, myself out of trouble, pick up on time, deliver on time, take good care of the equipment, keep it clean. This truck will run 77 miles per hour, man. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said it at 77, so I'm very, very happy. I'm blessed to have a brand new truck like this. We just got to get it fixed, though. You know, but thank God it didn't do nothing to the headlight, because what it was just the side of his trailer. It was part of the side skirt, part of that side skirt at the bottom, because he started cutting it right in the middle. If I showed you all the pictures, you wouldn't believe it. He started cutting it in the middle of the trailer. So what it was that, I mean, that headlight's very expensive too, but thank God it didn't do nothing to it. And I believe this mirror over here, they probably could, you know, maybe work with it a little bit, maybe work with it at the bottom, because the mirror's fine. The mirror looks good. It's just got a little basically a scratch in the bottom, but plastic there. But yeah, the bumper. You know, the funny thing is, when he showed me a picture of the truck when I was going to go to work for him, I said, hey, the bumper looks a little crooked on there, Anthony. He said, yeah, man, that guy hit a deer. He said, I got a new bumper coming. Let me see if it's there. He said, let me see if it's there. It may be there, and I'll have the shop put it on. So he put it on. He went and got the bumper. He put it on for me, man. I was like, man, that's respect, man. Thank you, sir. He said, yep. There's not a scratch or a ding in that truck, he said. I said, okay, I'll take good care of her. So that bumper's brand new. He put a little tiny mark in there, but I think you can polish it out. I think you could probably polish it. I think you might better armor all it real good or whatever, you know. But I don't think we need a new bumper, but we definitely need a hood and everything. But what I'm getting at is that, you know, that's the kind of people that I'm working for. He put a new bumper on to make me happy. He put a new mattress in here because the last guy was so fucking dirty, man. I don't know what. He slept on a mattress with no fucking sheets on it or what. I said, come on. He goes, oh, yeah. He looked in there. He goes, fuck that. He said, I'm getting rid of that mattress, Mark. I'm getting you a brand new one. He said he called down to Peterbilt, ordered a brand new mattress, had the truck all detailed inside. The mobile detail guy came, detailed it from front to back, man. I mean, you ought to see it. He armor-alled, he cleaned, he sanitized it, and I've been keeping it like that. It's got a nice Peterbilt floor mats with the red big oval on, or, you know, expensive red rubber floor mats. It's got carpet in the back. Nice truck, man. Refrigerator. I just got to get home so I can grab my TV and grab my little toaster oven. You know, put my toaster oven in there and my TV. Shit, but we'd be like camping. We'd be out camping, boy. But yeah, I just figured I'd do a video, let y'all know. You know, Big Daddy's out here. Big Daddy's back out here on the road, man. You know, I'm back here hitting this over the road, man. But yeah, I sold my little house in Wildwood. I'm still in Wildwood. I'm renting a little joint, just a little small joint for now. I'm thinking about what I'm gonna do, you know. Maybe buy another house or something, but houses are still so expensive right now, man, and the interest rates are kind of high. I mean, You know, but I just got tired of that place over there, the people. I got tired of the neighborhood over there. You know, I mean, there were some cool people, and I had some good times, you know, and I sold that house. I sold that house beautiful and clean to that guy. Those people, man, they were so happy they bought it. You know, I gave them a good price on it, you know, because I wanted to sell it quick. I was just like, look, I'm going back over the road. You know, I traded the Mustang, got a new 2023 Volkswagen Tiguan. I did that before I moved. But, yeah, the Mustang insurance was up there a little bit. The gas was killing me, you know. I mean, well, I wasn't worried about the gas. You're having fun anyway. But, yeah, so I got a brand new Tiguan, Volkswagen Tiguan SUV. Beautiful vehicle. I'm so happy that I bought that. And, yeah, I sold the house. You know, I left them a few things inside because I didn't have a place at the time. You know, I basically sold the house, and I stayed with my friend for a little bit, and then I found a place where I'm renting. But, so, you know, at the time I really didn't need a whole lot of stuff, you know. I took a few things, and I had to go buy a couple of things too. That's okay though, you know, something new and fresh, you know. It's all good. It's just like a little, small little place right now, you know. So when I come back on the road, but I'm trying to get something. I'm thinking about maybe. I mean, the mobile homes are the way to go, you know, because you can buy a decent little mobile home, pay cash for it, fix it up or whatever, you know. You got a carport, you know. I see some for like 20 grand, you know. I can repaint it. I'll go in there and put all new floor, and I'll do it myself. I put the new floor in the last place. All that was real wood too. I put in there. I put it in the kitchen, part of the family room, and then all the way through the hallway out to the Florida room. I don't know if anybody ever seen it or not, but it was a real, like a mahogany look. It was kind of like a polished mahogany, but it was real wood. You know, I went out there and cut that shit, man. You had sawdust, but it wasn't that cheap laminate. It was real wood. But yeah, they really fell in love with that. And I told them I was leaving a few things, and they're like, shh. They called me back the next day, and they're like, Mark, would you do this? Would you do this on the price? I said, you know what? You're nice people. You're not asking for a crazy amount. You're asking for like $3 grand off. It's sold to you. It's sold to you. I said, come back and get that. Come back and get it tomorrow, man. Let's do the deal. You know, he said, well, I can't do it tomorrow. How about the next day? I said, sure, no problem. I said, I got the title. It's a clean title on my name. I said, all the rent's paid up for the month. I said, all you got to do is move in. I said, sign some paperwork. I said, we'll get Jason down there at the office to what do you call that when the people do a certified public account? No, like a oh my God, they stamp it, but he's a oh my God, I can't think of the name. But anyway, Jason's certified for all that. He's certified to do realty and stuff. So he said, yeah, I'll do it for you, and you know, and we'll have my friend sign off as a witness, and yeah, we're good, man. So we did it. Everything was legit. Everything was legal. They gave me a check. Went down to the bank. Check cleared. Put it in my account. You know, I seen him one day. I had to go back through to see Jason. They were coming in. Hey, Mark. Hey, what's funny? What's up, man? I said, how y'all doing? How you like? Oh, God, we love it, man. We love the house, man. Thank you so much. I said, here, I got some mail for you, too. They put it in my box, but this is actually your new mail. You know, I said, I don't know how the hell it came that quick, or maybe Jason screwed up, or the mailman. No problem. So, oh, yeah, thanks, man. You know, yeah, we love the house, buddy. Good luck to you. Thank you, sir. And I ain't been back since, you know, and I haven't had a phone call. I haven't had a phone call for him, you know, so yeah, that's where I'm at. Just letting everybody know where I'm at, you know, out here, and you know, yeah, diesel fuel. They're playing games with that boy. I see that it's $3.39 in Alabama. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, $3.39. But when I was out in Texas the other day, I unloaded in I unloaded in Waco, and I went up to Dallas to pick up my new load. And shit, man, I seen it as low as like $309 cash. $309 cash, man. You see what I'm saying now? Let me explain something to all you guys out there, man. Because I've been an owner-operator. Dirty Bro keeps an owner-op. You know, a lot of these people understand what I'm talking about, you know. A lot of these guys, like, you know, T-Hill, owner-operator for a long time. Some of these guys understand what I'm saying, but they're playing games with his fuel, man. Please, don't blame Joe Biden, man. Joe, we understand Joe he's old, he's 80, he's not He's not up to par, man. He's not up to par for today's standards, man. Today's society in this country, man. But he's trying, though, man. He's straightening a few things out. It's not his fault about, it's COVID. The reason why the prices are so high in the grocery store and things you're buying is because of COVID, man. Not Joe Biden, man. Come on, do the math, man. I talked to plant managers, man. He said before COVID, I was paying people $17 an hour. When they came back to work after COVID, I was paying them $22. I had to pay them $22. He said to get them to come back to work. They're $5 an hour. He said, more. What do you think that does to the food and everything I'm making? I said, exactly. The bacon goes from $3.49 a pack to $6.49 a pack. You don't like it, don't buy it. You don't like it, don't buy it. I'm sorry, man. I bought a gallon of milk the other day. It was $5 a gallon. Okay, I needed milk. I wanted milk. What am I going to do? Twitter Joe Biden or text him or put him on Instagram and call him out? Hey, good old cocksucker. No, it's not his fault, man. But, back to the fuel. Okay, 309 in Texas. If Texas can do it for 309, so can Florida and Georgia, man. Right or wrong. Right or wrong, man. Texas is like their own state. They're like their own country there, man. They don't play no games. I'd move to Texas next week. They got beautiful homes over there still for like about, you can get a nice 3-bedroom, 2-bath house with 2-car garage and a nice little community for $229, man. Brand new home. Not $400,000 in Florida. Shit, man, keep your stupid beach, man. You know what I'm saying? $229, I see the sign, $229 for a nice single family home, man. But yeah, back to the diesel, man. They're playing games, man. I watched I-20 the other day fluctuate like 40, 50, 80 cents from place to place. Come on now. They're playing games, man. It's all designed to give the rich man a break. Schneider, they got 10,000 trucks on the road. They get like 80 cents a gallon off that sign price. If it says 409, Schneider's paying $329. Okay? I can pay $329 too. If I go to Murphy USA, Walmart, if I go to Circle K, if I go to Quick Trip, if I go to Little Mom and Pop, the little Arab guy down the street, that he buys it in advance. He buys the fuel in advance. He tells them, he calls the oil company, the people he gets it from, okay? They said, okay, if you buy now, the fuel we're speculating, it's called speculation. If we're speculating the price may go up in May and June. Do you want to go ahead and lock yourself into this $2.98 a gallon right now? Yeah, no problem, he said. I do $100,000. Okay, what's he do? He marks it up 20 cents a gallon. He paid $2.98 for it. Okay, so where's he at? He's like $3.18. He puts it out there for $3.18. Everybody else is $3.69, $3.79. He's got it for $3.18 cash. He's making 20 cents a gallon. He's taking care of all the little small guys like me, you, whatever. There you go. I just broke it down. I just gave you Fuel 101. Okay? A long time ago, OPEC was playing a lot of games. They are still. We're depending on foreign oil too much. OPEC and all that. They are. The gallon of the barrel of oil, they're making a lot of money on it. Okay, but it takes a lot less to refine diesel fuel than it does gas. Gas is right in between there. 93 octane. You get up to 100 octane, then you got like jet fuel. You got jet fuel. That takes a lot to refine. That's why it's so expensive. That's why it burns so quick and clean. That's why it runs an airplane. But yeah, diesel fuel's got a lot of oil in it, man. It's an oil-based product, man. It don't take much to refine it, man. So it should be actually cheaper. Back in the day, I remember back in the early 90s, diesel fuel was cheaper than gasoline. And it switched. They turned the table all around. Why'd they do that? Because they can. Because they got jealous. All these trucking companies making a lot of money, getting rich. Back in the day, guys were hauling shit for $3 a mile, man. Diesel fuel was $1.20 a gallon, $1.29. I remember getting diesel fuel for $1.29 a gallon. My brother and my dad were hauling shit for $3 a mile. They were making money. But the trucks didn't get the fuel miles they were getting now, though. Some of them old trucks got like maybe, like 5 miles a gallon. Maybe if it's in Detroit, I might have got 6. But you see what I'm saying? This truck right here, I'm averaging 7.7 right now. You know, I'll show you right there. Right? You know, I told you I don't bullshit. I told you I don't lie. I don't lie. 7.7 miles per gallon right there at 77 miles per hour. You see how fast I'm going? And please don't tell nobody that. Please don't snitch on me. But yeah, I'm trying to get up here and get this load off. But yeah, I got my cruise set or whatever. I got 77, 7.7. Look at that. 7.7 at 77 miles per hour. I ain't bullshitting. Okay, 76. I hit a hill. I hit a little great. But yeah, I ain't bullshitting, man. But that's real though. What I just told you is the real facts. You know, don't blame Joe Biden. He took away the pipeline? Absolutely. He took away the pipeline? Should he have done it? He took it away? No. No, but that's what Democrats do when they come in. They do everything the Democrat way. They were so happy to see Donald Trump leave. They were so happy to see Donald Trump leave. First thing we're going to do is take the pipeline away. What was their excuse? What did they tell us? What did they tell CNN and Fox and MSNBC? What did they tell them? We felt like it was a national safety risk. We felt like it was a disaster waiting to happen. Somebody could have contaminated the pipeline. They could have blew it up. Then you had millions and millions and millions of gallons of oil. Okay, but what's the likelihood of that? Okay, put cameras out. I mean, put cameras out there. Put some high-tech cameras out there. If you have to, have a security team that has to go by and check that every so often. You know, just like the Border Patrol. You know, hire some guys that'll just travel. They check it. They we got cameras. We can watch it at all times. I don't know, but okay, what they do? They took it away. Yeah, the diesel fuel shot up. Okay, and we're trying to rebound still from COVID, believe it or not. But there's too many trucks, man, on the road. You got too many trucks and not enough good paying freight for every truck. Okay? Bottom line. Here we go. There's the Georgia sign. There we go. Welcome to Georgia. Governor Brian Kemp. He's a pretty decent guy. I mean, but there's another story behind that. You know, I ain't going to get into that because I try to keep it biased. I'm a biased guy. I'm not a racist guy by no means. You know? But I'm gonna tell you who's a really good governor is that Abbott down in Texas. You know, I think his name's Abbott. He's a good governor, man. Believe it or not, people can say anything they want about him, but Texas is top notch, buddy. I'm telling you, I ain't been in Texas in a long time, and I was just down there, and I'm telling you, I went all through almost the whole state, but I'm telling you, Texas got their shit together, buddy. Their jobs are paying good. They got affordable homes and apartments and stuff. You can still get a nice 2-bedroom apartment there for about $1,400. A guy told me, brand new $1,500, man. He's like, me and my wife, we paid $1,500. We have a 2-bedroom. Our son lives with us. He said we would like to get a home, but we need to save up some more down payment. He said, but for right now, we live in a brand new apartment in a new community in Waco, I think, or a couple miles away. He said $1,500. I said, that's not bad. I said, that's not bad for a brand new, you know, in a beautiful community like that, the way he described it. So, but, you know, that's all I'm trying to say, you know, but it is what it is. But, yeah, I got to give me some more of that sweet tea, boy. That sweet tea's calling me, boy. I've been talking for a while, 43 minutes, boy. I'm talking y'all's ears off. But nah, it's all good. I haven't done a video in a long time, man. I'd say probably about, I don't know, about 7 months. I don't know when the last time I did a video. When I was washing the Mustang, the Tangerine, called the Tangerine Dream. Tang-Stang, that's the Tang-Stang, boy. But yeah, that was a cool car, man. That car had black interior, black wheels, Tangerine or whatever, that cyber orange metallic, 6-speed manual. I kind of miss her a little bit. But, you know, there's a lot of cars I miss. I miss that GT500, man. That 2012, 11,000 miles on it, man. Oh my God, that's all right. That's all right. We can get it back one day. I sold it. It wasn't repoed. You know, most of everything I do, I sell my cars or I trade them. You know, so like I traded the Mustang, got me a new Volkswagen. You know what I'm saying? You know, I lowered my interest rate down a little bit. So that's another thing. Interest rates on cars are kind of high too, man. You know, the guy said, Mark, you know, I don't care if you had the best credit in the world. He said, probably you wouldn't leave here today, you know, less than about 6.9. I said, really? I said, okay, no problem. So I'll take what I got then. I'm happy. I'll take what I got, you know. But yeah, it's all good. Yeah, I just got to figure out, save up a few more bucks, you know, put something together, buy a nice mobile home, or maybe put that money down on a regular house, you know, where you own the land and everything. You know, try to find me a little house. Maybe it needs a little fixing up. I'll fix it up, paint it, you know, put a new roof on it, whatever, you know. Go in there and put some new floors down, you know, doctor the bathrooms up a little bit. Sometimes you go in there and dress the bathroom up, maybe, you know, put some new floor in the bathroom, you know, new toilet seats, you know, maybe some new, maybe like a new sink. You know, I don't know, buy something cheap, fix it up, you know, that's what I'm thinking. But I have to see which way, you know, which way God takes me, you know. He's in control, you know, he's in control. I just, you know, all I do is hold my hands on the steering wheel, you know, and it's an automatic. Yeah, it's an automatic. Oh yeah, Big Daddy's got an automatic. I can't help it. It is what it is. But it's got these real nice Sears seats, man. Sears company. They make some sweet seats. They make some. Hey, that guy's got a 379X over there next to me. Probably like an 04 Peterbilt. He's got a 3. Can y'all see it? I don't know if y'all can see it back. Yeah, maybe you can see it better. But yeah, he's got a real nice 379 X model. I think it is. It's an X. He only made a few of those. He's like an 04. That truck's still worth a lot of money. There's Kia. There's Kia right there. There's the Kia plant. Yeah, it's Kia. I think they make the. What do they make? They make the Sorento or the Sportage or something. Yeah. There's Kia. There's West Point. Yeah, West Point. There's the. They let them put it on the water tower. That's how much power they got over here. Can you believe that? They actually put a Kia on the water tower. Shit, boy. They got some power, boy, that Kia. But yeah, I went with the Germans, boy. I went with the Germans. I went with Volkswagen. Take a while, but yeah, Kia's making a nice vehicle, man. I mean, you know, I used to be real hardcore about that. Real hardcore, because I'm a union guy, I'm a Teamster type guy. I'm an old school trucker, man. You know, I believe in the UAW. I support the UAW. I had about 15 Mustangs, you know, but yeah, the Volkswagen's something else. They impress me. You know, my dad's like, he likes it. He's got a Tiguan too. He's the one to kind of talk me into it. But Dad's the 2021. I got a 2023. Mine's white, his black. But he said, yeah, please don't buy a black Tiguan. He said, because you know what, Mark, when you park in my house, if you come over, he said, I'll probably end up getting your car taken off. I said, yeah, you probably would. But I said, that's all good. But yeah, he's talking about buying. Maybe I told him, Dad, go get a new Kia, man. Get a nice loaded up one. Get one with a leather moonroof and navigation, nice stereo. Get you a nice Kia. I mean, if that's. He said, yeah, I'm tired of that Tiguan. I said, all right, well, you know, or go get you a. He was talking about that Mazda MX-5 or something like that. And then he was. Then I said, I'll tell you a nice vehicle, Dad. You know, if you want to keep it real now, because you already got a Ford, you got a Mercury Mountaineer. You know, he's got a 2001. It's like brand new. You know, that Joker's clean there, boy. 2001. That's like his work vehicle, but. I said, Dad, go get a new little Ford Escape, man. Boy, they're nice little. Get a nice loaded up one, you know. Ford Escape, boy. I tell you what, that's a nice little. He said, I don't know. I'll figure it out. I said, yeah. So that's it, man. Really, 48 minutes, I guess. There's my little video, you know. Traffic's rolling good, man. Got the love bugs. Do the love bug. Do the love bug. Here goes a Peter Carr, a nice Peter Carr. Here go Walmart. Shit, Walmart. Look at Walmart, boy. Look at Walmart. Walmart still has power, boy. They're still controlling the market now. But that Jeff Bezos and Amazon, he thinks he's got everybody under control, and he thinks he's got everybody wrapped around his little pinky finger. But I tell you what, he's got a rude awakening coming, man. I'm telling you, watch and see what happens, man. You know, everybody jumped on that Amazon bandwagon during COVID, but there's still a lot of people that enjoy pushing a buggy around in the store. You know, they enjoy that on a Saturday afternoon. Go with your husband, your wife, maybe go with the kids. You know, what do you need? Okay, honey, what do you need? You get what you need. You know, push around, man. What do we want to eat today? Let's put some ribs on the grill. All right, let's go back and get some fresh ribs. Amazon ain't gonna deliver though. I mean, I don't know. Can they deliver fresh ribs at my door? I don't know. Maybe they can. I guess they can. Amazon Fresh. Yeah, they do. That's right. And you know what I've seen last week? I've seen an Amazon store. I've seen an Amazon supermarket. I seen an Amazon supermarket. Can you believe that shit? I looked over. I was like, what? And then I Googled it. I want to look at their website. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's Amazon supermarket. Some of you guys, I mean, Dirty Broke might probably know about that, or Z. Trucker Z might know about that. But, or a couple of you guys out there, you know, the fall, you know. You guys might know about that. But, yeah. But, hey, yeah, y'all check out Dirty Broke, Dirty Broke 215. He's over there in, he's right there by Charlottesville area, you know, that Hamburg. Good guy, real good guy, man. Has a nice channel, really nice channel. You know, he supports the trucking industry, and anything you want to know, you know, just shoot him a little message or something. Say, hey man, I like your channel, bro, but you know, how do I get into trucking? You can ask me that. I'd be more than happy to tell you. Dirty Broke will definitely tell you. Man, even put your phone number in there, man. Dirty Broke will call you back, man. He's a good dude. He delivers fuel for Gemini, which is dedicated to Loves. You got Trucker Z. Trucker Z's a Buffalo, man. He works for a company called Cryogenics. Really good dude, really nice guy. Check his channel out. Yeah, man, check them guys out, man. T Hill, I believe he's up there in Cincinnati, man. That's a good old boy there. He's an owner operator, been doing his shit for a long time. He got his own trucks. Yeah, T Hill's a real good dude from Cincinnati. I believe it's Cincinnati. Don't quote me on that now, but I'm pretty sure. But yeah, check these guys out, man. Check me out. You know, I'm gonna start trying to do a couple videos here, maybe a month or something. You know, out here on the road for you guys. You know, I know I'm not giving you too much of a show here, but the love bugs are screwing it up. But you know, I mean, I'm at exit 13 here, and we're on 85 North in Georgia, man, LaGrange, Georgia, and. But everybody, you guys all be safe out there. T Hill, DB, Z, y'all be strong, and everybody have a blessed day. I want everybody to have a blessed day. I want everybody to do good, man. I'm pulling for you, and I'm supporting you. Big Daddy Truckers out. Everybody be cool on their stool.